I'm going to tell you all about the day the Illuminati transferred my consciousness into a gray alien, Vril Type 3, at the cloning centers. This experience took place on Thursday, June 2nd, 2011. I think it was nighttime. I was in my room. It was semi-dark, and I believe it was because I had a nightlight on. I was laying down on my bed to go to sleep. At some point, I found myself standing in front of my mirror that I had hung on the wall in my room. I was in what appeared to be my room, which was just MK visuals, and it was the same level of darkness as it was in real life where my real body was laying at. I was completely aware as far as I remember. I was shocked. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The reflection in the mirror wasn't me. It was a gray alien, a Vril Type 3. To make sure that what I was seeing wasn't an illusion, I attempted to change my facial expression, and the face of the alien me in the mirror changed to the desired facial expression, so I knew it was really me. I knew that I was a gray alien, which is what I saw as my reflection in the mirror. If I had to guess as to how long I was looking at myself in the mirror as an alien, I would say maybe like 20 seconds, but I'm not sure. If I had to describe what it looked like, it would be similar to the typical description of one. Big slanted black eyes, large head, and appeared to be grayish in color. In between where there would be eyebrows on a human, in the middle of the forehead, there were two areas, one on each side of like where the eyebrows would start, that were protruding from its face. I would say it was about 6 feet tall, but that's just a guess based on the length from the mirror on the wall to the ground. One would probably assume it to be malevolent based on appearance. Anyways, after a little while, I guess they deactivated my clone and activated me in another clone or something because I quote unquote woke up on my bed where my real body was laying at, but really I was still at the cloning centers. It was the same level of darkness as in real life, and I was still in what appeared to be my room, which was just MK visuals. I was laying on my side, and to my left about 2 feet away from me, I noticed three gray aliens, Vril Type 3. I don't recall clearly enough for me to describe them, aside from once again the typical description of one. If I'm not mistaken, they were not all the same height. I don't even know if this small group of aliens were even real. Regardless, I was too tired, so I acted as if I didn't see them and rolled to my right side to go back to sleep. On Saturday, June 29, 2013, I joined Facebook under the nickname of Astral Light. One of the first posts I had made on my wall was a brief description of my experience as a gray alien at the cloning centers. However, at that time, I didn't know about cloning centers, so I stated how the experience took place in the etheric plane. Donna Marshall eventually saw my post and commented on Tuesday, July 23, 2013. Wow, you have been there. Glad you found me, Astral. BTW, it's not the astral plane, LOL. You may have figured that out by now. This is what Donna Marshall said on his Facebook wall on Thursday, November 14, 2013, about the day he saw me as a gray alien, Vril Type 3, at the cloning centers. Opened my eyes there, and I was between the arena and the concourse, and the opening to the arena on the far end. Phil Reese and a couple of others said they wanted me to see something. Walked away from the arena to the concourse under the stands that goes all the way around with bathrooms, other small rooms like hockey dressing rooms, but set up differently inside. In the middle of the concourse was a Vril Type 3 standing there. I thought I was going to have to fight it, so tensed up. Then they said, no, you don't have to fight it. Watch this, it's funny. They, and the ones with the Vril, which was temporarily containing your quote-unquote consciousness, walked into the bathroom. They pointed the Vril at the mirror. It was walking like a robot, no intelligence it seemed, just robot. They told me it's a human in a Vril. Watch the reaction, so I stood there, thinking it would turn around and bite me at any time. They pressed a button on a small remote and it flinched. Then tried to talk, but the mouth is different. It came out gargled. Then looked at the mirror and made a panic sound, like mirror. Then started pulling at the facial skin a little, and examining itself. Scared looking, but still monstrous looking. Then I said, "You're okay. This is temporary. You're dreaming right now, and you're safe in your bed. I've said that before to confuse freaking out people. They hate it when I do that because the ones in the crowd that think they are in the astral plane start asking questions about the reality of the situation. Anyway, the Vril body didn't seem to register that it understood, kept examining its face. I thought it was a female person they'd put in the Vril, but it was you. They did that to me too a few times, scared the shit out of me. I thought I was stuck like that. You seemed to be under that impression too. Anyway, I asked them why they do this to people. It's so loser nerdy. I said they'd have the same terrified response if it was done to them. This is pathetic to do to someone, and they pressed another button on a small remote control, and the Vril dropped. Some guy in the room grabbed it by the armpits and eased it to the tile floor so it wouldn't break an arm or head with the fall. I acted confident and said that was nerdy, man, and just started walking out of the bathroom. They get stunned like that sometimes when you act like you own the place. They start to act like you're the authority, and I found that sometimes I can avoid being mistreated there by acting angry and as if I'm a powerful person there. It's strange. Anyway, Astral Light made a status within the next few days about being in a real body, and when he said pulling at the face while looking in the mirror and the rest of the description, I knew that was him. I was hesitant to say, thinking two things, lol. People gonna think Donald says everyone goes there, lol. Or that was a staged thing to get me to trust Astral and to get me an ally that was in their back pocket. However, that would never work, as I trust not one person in the world. They were going to do something to you. Unknown what. They thought they'd let me watch someone else being victimized for a change. I got 'em to skip whatever BS they were going to spring on you. Unknown what they'd done to you before or after. I wasn't there then, just for that short time. It was MK Ultra visuals that made you see your bedroom. It looks real as real. Your own mind extrapolates what your memory of your bedroom looks like, better than computer graphics, so convincing that if you bump into something that isn't there and your mind can't explain it, your brain will imagine what that bump would feel like and make you think you just hurt the bump spot. It's crazy shit.